Have you ever stopped to think about the journey of that bottle of laundry detergent sitting under your sink? No? Well, buckle up because we're about to dive down a rabbit hole that leads from your dirty clothes to the gleaming offices of Tide. That's right, Tide, the brand synonymous with cleaning power, has a corporate headquarters, and today we're going on a virtual expedition to find it. Now, before we jet set across the globe, virtually, of course, let's take a quick pit stop at Laundry History 101. For centuries, people relied on natural methods to clean clothes. Imagine scrubbing clothes on a rocky riverbank, not exactly what I'd call a relaxing afternoon. Fast forward to the late 19th century, and the first commercial laundry detergents hit the market. These early versions were harsh and often damaging to fabrics. Thankfully, innovation marched on, and by the mid-20th century, we had detergents that were both effective and gentle. That brings us to Tide, a brand that's been a household name for decades. Launched in 1946, Tide quickly gained popularity for its powerful cleaning abilities. But who's the mastermind behind this cleaning champion? Well, that would be Procter & Gamble, the consumer goods giant that owns Tide and a whole lot of other cleaning products you probably use every day. So, where does Procter & Gamble, and by extension Tide, call home? For those of you who haven't brushed up on your American geography lately, Procter & Gamble is headquartered in Cincinnati, Ohio, in the United States. Cincinnati, also known as Queen City, is a beautiful city along the Ohio River, steeped in history and famous for its chili. Apparently, there's a whole debate about what goes in it, but that's a story for another time. Now, Procter & Gamble is a massive corporation with offices around the world. But the Cincinnati headquarters is where it all began, and it's where the big decisions about Tide and its future are made. Imagine a room full of executives brainstorming new Tide scents or debating the latest stain-fighting technology. Pretty fascinating stuff, right? If you ever find yourself in Cincinnati, maybe for a chilly pilgrimage, you can swing by the Procter & Gamble headquarters. While you probably won't be able to waltz right in and see the Tide decision-making room, security and all that, it's still a pretty cool sight to see the corporate giant behind your favorite laundry detergent. But hey, let's be honest, most of us aren't going to be strolling down the streets of Cincinnati anytime soon. So, what can we do to get a glimpse into the world of Tide? Well, the good news is that Procter & Gamble, and by extension Tide, has a pretty active social media presence. You can follow them on platforms like YouTube or Instagram for behind-the-scenes peeks, cleaning hacks, and maybe even a glimpse of the Cincinnati headquarters. There you have it, folks. The mystery of Tide's office location is solved. It all goes back to Procter & Gamble's headquarters in Cincinnati, Ohio. While you might not be able to visit in person, there are still ways to connect with the brand and learn more about the science, and maybe even the secret sauce, behind keeping your clothes sparkling clean. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time, keep on cleaning.